that?
Hello everybody and welcome back. We are doing some modern
Magic.
indeed. It's been quite a while since we've done this. Something kind of big happened last week, or this week, I guess, technically. Stoneforge Mystic is unbanned.
And Hogaak's gone.
Yeah,
after banning all the parts first.
Yeah, including faithless looting, which is
I can see it going like it was card disadvantage, but it really wasn't.
yeah. I mean, the decks that ran it was never really card disadvantage. But
Like you put in the Dredge,
yeah.
you put in the Phoenix. It was
still quite a change up though.
Yes.
Pretty big shake up for the format, but yeah, the other exciting thing is Stoneforge Mystic we can now play with.
Yeah, so now you can have a turn 3 4/4 with Vigilance and Lifelink, and that's probably a lot fairer than turn 0, turn 1
8/8.
4/4s, and turn 2 8/8s with Trample.
Yeah. maybe a little bit. But unfortunately, since Stoneforge Mystic is a fair card, I'm of course not playing a fair deck. So the deck that I'm playing, originally I called it Hammer Time, because, you know, there's hammers in
Yes,
it. Colossus Hammer.
Colossus Hammer.
But now that Stoneforge is legal and I want to try that out, I think we're just going to call it Stoneforge Hammer. So that's what I'm playing. It is a deck based around...
Hammers.
Did you hammer a hammer? Let's see. You did not.
No.
So
a
it uses...
guy that quite likes having this hammer.
He does like having a hammer. Let's just put that in his hand there. So, so the deck is basically... I mean, this should say all you need to know. It uses the card Colossus Hammer, which gives a creature +10/+10 for the low cost of 8 mana, which you're never paying in this deck. But that happens to line up very nicely with cards like Kor Duelist and Glistener Elf, which that is a one-hit kill if they connect.
Or like Inkmoth Nexus also as a backup creature.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
just dead.
Yeah, because so like Kor Duelist, of course, gets double strike, so that's 22 regular damage, and both of those infect creatures, that pushes them up to 11 infect. So obviously also a single lethal attack. So this deck is trying to win on turn 2 or 3 in a very flashy and fast manner. But it also has Stoneforge Mystic, which I think is the slowest card in the deck, but as a backup plan for if your initial onslaught fails, or if you just need to get a Batterskull and do that instead. So that's what I'm playing.
As for me, I am playing the fun Bant Flicker list. Uses that new Soulherder, which flickers a bunch, and then 12 copies of cards that cost 2 mana and draw a card. So Wall of Blossoms, new. Ice Fink Waddle is new. And then the good old Coiling Oracle.
Yeah.
Which essentially draws a card. But sometimes ramps.
Let's see which one's on top.
Bah. It is...
Hey!
Another new card.
Watch it for tomorrow.
Yes. Kind of draws a card, essentially. It does need to leave, but with Flicker, that's pretty easy to do.
Exactly. So, super excited about this. To decide who goes first, since this is a hammer, and you don't really want to get hit by the hammer, I was thinking we roll this dice to figure out what part of the body gets hit with the hammer, and whoever has the most pain inflicted upon them doesn't get to go first. So
because they have to go to the hospital first.
They have to go to the hospital, make a quick visit, pay like $20,000 if you're in the U.S. So hammer to the left foot.
Sounds painful.
That's probably one of the better ones to get.
Probably
given what's
is,
on
yes.
that dice, but hammer to the left leg.
This is a little worse.
I think that's worse. I think that's worse because you can hobble on a foot.
You can hobble on the foot, but if it's like the leg or like the knee,
you'll need like a crutch or something. Oh God, if it's a knee, is knee on here? Jesus. So left leg's probably a little bit more pain. So I will go first, and we will see you in game 1. All right, game 1. Show my hand. This is what I have. It's exciting. Needs some mana though. Go ahead.
And we've got those. Whoop.
All right. Kick things off with untapped Sacred Foundry. Going 18.
You can't start yet.
Like I can't start. Oh right, yeah. It has to be in session.
Yes, the game is now in session.
Untap Sacred Foundry, going to 18. Tap that, and here's a Kor Duelist. Go ahead. Do a little dueling.
Draw for turn. And I guess we pray you don't have a turn 2 kill. Windswept Heath, it's your go.
Draw. Oh. Well, that's fun. Inkmoth Nexus. Here's a Sigarda's Aid.
Yep.
Spread some aids, and I'll attack you for 1.
No blocks.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and flash in a Colossus Hammer with the Sigarda's Aid.
Well...
Oh, you didn't have the path. I was
didn't have the
expecting
path.
All right. So...
I'd block her next turn,
You
but,
did too. Wow. Yeah. You know it was even more clutch. I kept the 1-lander. This is on the top. I wouldn't have actually
nice.
been able to do that this turn. It would have been one or the other. But Jesus. Okay. So so Colossus Hammer flashes in thanks to Sigarda's Aid. Whenever an equipment enters under my control, I may attach it to target creature I control. I'm going to target this Kor
yeah,
Duelist.
I think you'll take that May.
Yeah. And then 22.
22. Dead.
All right. Game 2. All right. Game 2. Go ahead.
We've got... those.
Whoop. And for myself, got these bad boys. Alright. Yeah, turns out Sigarda has some potent aids.
Turns out. And,
yeah.
Game 2.
In session.
Gonna be a very exciting Prairie stream tapped.
Alright.
It's your go.
Well, at least you're not going to lose this turn. That I know of. Wooded Foothills. We will... Oh, excuse me. Crack that for... Temple Garden. And a Glistener Elf. 17. We have 1 Temple Garden.
Draw for turn. A Windswept Heath. Cracking that, going to 19. And I'm just going to get a Forest.
Alright. Oops.
And here is a Coiling Oracle.
Ah.
So,
That does
top
block.
card is
Annoying.
annoying.
What
I think
it
I
is.
know you. I think you know what's happening next turn.
Probably, yes.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw. What do I do with that? I think I... play a second Glistener Elf
My God.
and pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. I notice you don't have a second land. You kept another sketchy 1-lander and it didn't work out this time.
Well, maybe, maybe not.
I am going to Deputy of Detention.
Oh! Well, that's the worst.
And it's your go.
Untap. Draw. Yeah, where were you? Jerk. Do I do that just for the sake of doing something? I mean, I know you have a path is the problem, so not really getting away with it. Although I suppose if you want to burn a path on that, I'm not too upset. You can't do it this turn. Yeah, okay. Sacred Foundry untapped. 15. Exile a Simian Spirit Guide for red. Here's a Colossus Hammer. 2 white. Kor Outfitter. Attach the Colossus Hammer to Kor Outfitter.
And you now suddenly have a 12/12.
Go ahead. It's not long for this world.
Untap.
Rather it than
Draw for turn.
something that kills in one hit.
Plains.
Plus force you to burn a resource, potentially.
Wall of Blossoms.
Yep.
Drawing a card. And path that.
Yep. So go fetch out my single basic. Do you have attacks or anything?
I think I will attack you for 2.
I will take 2. Going to 13.
And it is your go.
And still looking for this damn plains. Which I know is in here. Somewhere. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the one thing about these sleeves. They stick together quite a bit.
Yeah, it was a nice find finding the old sleeves, but there was a reason we replaced them, turns out.
Yeah. But they are nice looking on camera.
Yes.
So there's that.
The dragon scales
yeah,
are nice.
Citric?
Yes.
So that's a 1/3.
Yeah, it is boltable.
Here's an Inkmoth Nexus.
Well, that's a problem.
Here's a Steel Shaper's Gift. And I think this one's going to actually search out Batterskull.
Interesting. I guess you are almost at the point where you can just cast the Batterskull.
Plus, I don't know if the lifelink's ever going to matter. You're not really pressured to be super hard, but we'll see. So, yeah, that goes to my hand. And that's all I got. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Oh, I was worried for a bit. I'm glad that was the top card of my deck. Ice Fang Quaddle.
Yeah. With the snow covereds, I noticed.
Yes, I do have my 3 basics. And
Yeah, that was a clutch one.
Misty Rainforest, which we'll crack that going to 18. Find us an island.
An island covered in snow. Although, I would argue that that's mostly just ice. It's not really covered in snow.
I think it's just a glacier, but you know, it'd be an island. And I think it's safe to attack for 2.
Safe to attack for 2. You're right. It is 11.
And it is your go.
Untap. Draw. Oh, okay. Arid Mesa, correct, pin. I guess we're in Batterskull territory now. Sacred Foundry untapped, unfortunately. 8. Since I got my planes already. And zoop zoop. Let's batter some skulls.
Sadly, no.
Let's not batter some skulls.
Just cast.
Unfortunately, not a creature
Exiled,
spell.
even.
Oh, it's exiled. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a creature spell.
creature spell, even though kind of a creature spell. Go ahead.
Untap.
You didn't even have to pitch anything.
Draw
That's so
for turn.
sad. The first Force of Negation that we've cast, and you cast it
you
for its mana
just hard
cost.
cast it.
Glorified cancel.
Coiling Oracle,
Yep.
which will reveal
That's all I
Flooded
am.
Strand. And I guess we'll crack this Flooded Strand in our deco. Find... we already got a ton of that. Let's find another... Should have one more island, yes.
God, yeah, I can't believe that even exiles the card. That's insane. I mean, it's probably fair in Modern, but
Yeah, like you can only pitch on your opponent's turn.
yeah.
And it is only non-creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a Prairie Stream untapped.
Yep.
So all I got over here is lands too.
And 1 power, guys.
And
I mean, I'm dead in like 2 hits, so there's
2.
that. 6.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Windswept Heath going to 16. Find another forest. And here is a Watcher for Tomorrow, which is importantly a 2 power threat.
It's true.
So I gotta look at my top 4 and put 1 card underneath him. And the rest on the bottom. Yes. In any order? Doesn't say, so I'm gonna assume yes. And go to combat.
Yep.
3.
I will go to 3.
And it is your go.
End of turn. I'll attempt a lightning bolt. Be Codal.
Yeah, that happens.
Untap. Draw. Well, damn. I mean, I guess I'm not dead. Here's a Kor Duelist.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
Untap. Ah, you needed a way to equip the hammer.
Yeah. Sure did.
Draw for turn. That'll be pretty good. Go to combat.
Yep.
5.
Alright, so 4 blocks, I will activate Nexus. And I will...
Oh, it's when it does.
It's
Oh,
when
no.
it does.
Yeah, when it does, right. Yeah. It's when it leaves the battlefield.
Mm-hmm. But I have to block that one, unfortunately.
Yes, the power.
So, I guess that and an Oracle. And before damage, I will Boros Charm, Indestructible, my side of the field.
Well, then.
At least attempt to.
Yeah, the Boros Charm resolves.
I guess I should do that before blocking. Because then I don't get blown out by a Force of Negation or something.
Yes, well, I will let the Boros Charm resolve. But before damage, I'm going to cast Eerie Interlude.
Oh, okay.
So I will bounce those.
Now, do you lose the card forever if you bounce
Nope,
it?
it's when it leaves. It's not when it dies. That's why it's
Hideaway's
good.
when it... Oh, okay.
No, like...
Oh, sure. Yeah, okay.
It's using
Yeah,
Hideaway different than the lands do.
Sure.
So it's just putting the card under, but it says I
Yeah,
get
that
it when
makes
it leaves the battlefield.
Do you have to reveal it or anything? It just goes to your hand? Just goes to your hand.
Yeah, it just goes to
Okay.
the hand.
Sure, so you're bouncing these 3?
These 3. The wall.
Oh, so, and leaving the 2.
And leaving the 2 damage going through.
So I go to 1.
These get exiled to the end step.
Yep.
This goes to my hand. And, yes, go to end step.
Yep.
Blip, blip, blip. So I guess I will reveal first. Soulherder goes to my hand. Draw. And look at the top 4.
That was pretty sick.
I think we want that. And the rest on the bottom.
So good?
Yes, that was the end step, so your go.
Okay. I have 1 shot at this. This can be 1 of 2 cards. That will not cut it, unfortunately. I don't think that will cut it. No. Drat! Ah! So close.
That's the card that's under him.
And I'm definitely dead because you got 4 dudes. Yes, I think so.
Yeah, 4 dudes
I'm
with
at 1.
with at least 1 power.
So, yeah, I'm definitely dead. So, in that case, activate Inkmoth Nexus. And here is Kor Outfitter, who will plop this hammer on this Inkmoth Nexus.
Yep.
But unfortunately, that's its sorcery speed. That needed to be magnetic theft, or Sigarda's aid with the extra Colossus Hammer that was in my hand, so I could get this through your blockers. Because unfortunately, the hammer weighs down the Nexus.
Yes, the hammer does weigh down the Nexus.
Yeah, so there was no way to at instant speed be able to push this damage through. But I did my best. Here's a second hammer. I will attack you for 11, 12.
Well, I will block. I'll block the Kor Duelist with this guy.
Sure.
And I will path Inkmoth Nexus.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Alright. Yep.
He dies, I get this. And my go.
Here we go.
Untap.
Yeah.
Draw
so,
for turn.
being that you had that wouldn't have mattered anyway.
And I finally get, like, the main card in my deck. A little too late. Soulherder.
Yep. Well, I knew you had that. You got it off the Oracle.
Yes.
But, yeah, there he is.
And, yeah, in all his glory. Mm-hmm. And
3 mana, 1/1.
we can Ephemerate Wall of Blossoms.
Okay.
Getting a counter on him. Mm-hmm. Just to make it feel like he did something.
Exactly.
And that would flash back eventually.
Yeah.
And
3 bash.
3.
I will block the one that stole my Glistener Elves and take lethal. Yeah, that wouldn't have done it. Neither would that have.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was a ways away. But, you had the path anyway.
Yeah.
So wouldn't make a difference.
And I had like Eternal Witness could get back my eerie interlude and start going silly with that Soulherder if for some reason you could
It is worth noting,
stabilize.
however,
You get
that had I drawn a land on turn 2, I would have had another turn 2 kill. Theoretically. I mean, you might have had an answer, but I would have presented a lethal attack.
Yeah, and it had a blocker and then a path, I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah.
maybe.
Possibly. Anyway.
It depended if you had the magnetic feat.
Sure.
Oh, no, because you didn't have flag, so it
No,
wouldn't matter.
no. Yeah, anyway. So, that was that, and we'll see you in Game 3. Alright, Game 3. Show my hand. That's what I'm working with. We'll see how it goes. To you.
And we've got those. Whoop.
Alright. Gonna lead things off?
Hey, no.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, can't lead things
Game
off.
3.
Yeah. Silence in the court. The court's in session.
Got
Arid
pound the
Mesa.
quarter.
4. Hello. Nope. Arid Mesa for a Stomping Ground. Nope. Can't Stomping Ground either. Does it have to be Temple Garden? Yeah, it does. Temple Garden. Glistener Elf. Go. 17.
Draw for turn. A Windswept Heath. And it is your go.
Alright, sticky cards. Draw. Something new, at least. Smash for 1.
I will take that one.
Here's a Plains.
1 Infect.
And here's something that we've never been able to do in Modern until now. Stoneforge Mystic.
Huzzah! Banned since inception.
Yes. Which will, of course, fetch out a hammer, because I don't think we're in Batterskull territory yet. And pass turn.
End of your turn. I will crack this for the white-green Canopy Vista, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Tapped.
I was going to say Temple Garden, the one I just played, we just talked about. But yeah, I forgot. There's that one too.
Yeah, because this one wants a bunch of the basic snowlands, so it actually runs these.
Mm-hmm. Seems pretty good. You still have our infect thing?
Might. Ah! Quarter pounder.
Found it.
1 infect. And untap. Draw for turn. Island. And here is a very shiny Coiling Oracle.
That is shiny.
Who will reveal an eerie interlude.
Okay.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw. That's not the worst. Inky. Here's a Colossus Hammer. Here's a Kor Outfitter, putting the hammer on the elf. And I will attack you with these two.
Well, I think I have to block this one.
Yep.
And take the 1 point of damage going to 18.
Go.
Untap. Draw for turn. A Wall of Blossoms.
Yep.
Draw a card. Wow, I've drawn 3 of those in a row, and that's not a good sign. So, it is your go, and I will discard a Soulherder.
Ooh.
The hand size.
Yuck. Untap. Draw. Activate Nexus. Attack with all of these, man.
Well, I guess I block this.
Yep.
So I take 1 infect.
And 3 regular damage.
3 regular on a 15.
Which is probably a little counterintuitive, but that's alright.
I mean, maybe. What if I deal with both infect guys?
That's true. That's it. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Well, it draws me a card. Ice Fang Quaddle.
Ooh, blocks well too.
And I just need a land. I have 22 lands. It's your go. I will discard a Watcher for tomorrow.
Oh, that sucks. Draw.
You'd think with like literally drawing 2 cards a turn, I'd find this 3rd land pretty easy, but
You would think that. Unfortunately, unless you have something, which you might, Seeming Spirit Guide for my red, which I've been desperately needing, and I will attempt to lightning
you can
helix.
do that last turn because I had a Wall of Blossoms.
No. I will attempt to lightning helix the Kodal.
Yeah, sadly I don't have Fortune Engage either.
I thought for sure you'd have it. Also, last turn I was going to play this, but I got so worried about Deputy.
I drew 3 Soulherders, and it's just like...
Oh, that's rough.
I even have that path there, which would have been... But I needed a 3rd land, so desperately. It's
you needed to
right
dig
here.
for it. And it's even the right one.
It's even the right one.
Well, considering how lucky you normally get with your top decks, I think I was overdue for one. So, helix that, go back up to 20. And since, why not, I'll get him on the action. Smash!
Smash! So, 11, 12 infect. So we go to 14 infect. Which is like all the dice. And, 12.
Woo! That is the first time I've won in a very long time, so I'm happy about this.
It's even the fun deck.
And it's even the fun deck. Yeah, so that was
Turns out
good.
Hammer.
Yep.
Hammer's top.
Oh, you got to close it off.
Oh, yes.
You got to close the proceedings.
Well, I mean, you won.
I did win, so I get to... this Magic game is officially concluded. And, yeah. This is a fun deck. Yours was a fun deck. And, see you next time.